Good morning, everybody. It's 6:30 in the morning. I just felt like getting up, making a video because I wanted to get something off my chest. Why it's good to be single? As a matter of fact, no. Why it's great to be single. And I just really thought I really want to get this out to the world, to all the good men that doesn't have girlfriends. And the reason why, it's not because that we gay or everything. We just got upstairs for brains and know that we're not finding love, we're letting love find us. We know how this goes now. And for typical men out there that's gonna say, "Oh, you gay or whatever," you don't have any game or a game or whatever. Get the hell on out of here with that. There's no such thing to us as game. All right? Why that is we men always gotta make a move on women first, but the women don't never make moves on us. It's just not fair. It's just not fair that they looking for us to take care of them, and in the end, they just gonna take advantage of us and use us to get anything they want. That's how typical women is. They'll just use men to get anything they want and leave them after that. And the men is gonna be heartbroken. They think in they fantasy world they're gonna spend the rest of their lives with women they get with. They're gonna get married. They're gonna have children together. For eternity, they're gonna stick together until the end of time. No. I've been heartbroken before many girls I've been with throughout my mid and late teen years. And when I reached my 20s, as I was growing up, it made me stronger. And I haven't had a girlfriend since then. And just to let you know, I'm a virgin. So what? It's great to be a virgin while it's lasting until you meet that right specific woman, whatever it happens or whatever. If she comes on you and starts asking about yourself, telling you about her or whatever, what you're about and everything, she's basically coming on to you. She's making a move on you first before you make a move on her. And but the one thing, you have to take it slow with this girl. Don't just easily ask her to be your girlfriend or whatever. Start whenever you get a chance to hang out, eat or whatever. If this keeps going on, if you basically getting along with this girl or whatever, then that's when it's time. That's when it's time. Two of you get close or whatever. If things don't work out between you and her, move on. Be a man, move on. And I'm not like that idiot crybaby Philip Zeppin who made a video talking about the issues he had with his ex-girlfriend just to get publicity and pity from his ass-laid fans. No. I'm better than that. I'm not talking about the issues I had with girls, what I've been with. This is why it's great to be single, and I like to be single while it lasted. Until this woman makes a move on me first, I'm not making a move on them, because they'll just go right behind your back, tell your friends that he's annoying, he's an idiot, he's ugly or whatever, and he's just going, and that's when you gonna basically find out what this woman did and just laugh about it behind your back. And that's when the relationship is over. This woman was taking advantage and using you to get anything she wants. And I mean, it's been happening for centuries. And I know people say men love to be used by women. But some men, good men, got upstairs for brains, don't like to be used, don't like to be taken advantage of. They just want the right woman for them. They want a woman that is strong, that's got an upstairs for brains, and not use them to get anything they want. Some men, they smart. They smart of not having a girlfriend. They smart that they're being single. It's not they're gay or anything. They're just being smart. They're not finding love. Love is finding them. And that's what I'm doing right now. Because when you find love, that's when you get played at the same time of what this girl is really about. She claims that she being nice, that is sweet, and have a gentle personality, but you got to see the other side of her when she tells her girlfriends or what you about, saying that you're annoying, you're an idiot, or something like that. And that's a slap in the face. That girl had bamboozled you. So that's why typical women are evil and dangerous, just to use men to get anything they want. And typical men will just use women for sex, get them pregnant, and leave once that child is born. Because it's just a way of life. People just don't. Most typical people don't have upstairs for brains or whatever. Upstairs for minds. You see, like us good people, we smart. We smart enough to know that we like to be single. We're not forcing ourselves on anybody just to spend the rest of their lives with, and just having a fantasy world in your head or whatever, thinking you're going to get married and have children and everything. It just don't work like that anymore. I'm not being an idiot and having issues with girls I've been with in the past. I'm man enough to know that I can roll with it. I'm man enough to know I can let love find me. And if sometime around the world it will happen. If not, whatever. Just gotta accept the fact that love is just a word. Love is just It's just a tricky word. People love things in many different ways, but it's just a word. Love doesn't mean your heart can get pumped up and start beating fast, and that's when you let your guard down. That's when you let your guard down. But if you stay on your ground, that's when you gotta watch their every move and see what this person is about. I didn't see things coming when I was in my teen years, my child teen years, until when I reached 20. When I was 20 years old, I did not been with a girl since then. I never had sex before. But you know what? I don't care. It's no such thing to me as having game. It's about when every time you say having game, that's mean you want that girl for sex. That's why you just want to have sex with that girl. And then you're going to accidentally get her pregnant. And once that baby is born, you're going to exit out this child's life. There's no such thing to us as game anymore. If typical men saying that if you don't have any game or whatever, you just wanting sex from these girls. You just want sex from these girls. And then when every time men want to force themselves on typical women, that you're gonna be easily rejected. I'm sorry. That's when you're gonna be easily turned down, and the girl's gonna look at you like and walk away. That's how typical women is. And that's why men needs to take it real slow. Don't find love. Let love come to you. Alright? Don't try to force yourself onto women you don't even know, that you easily try to ask her out for a date or whatever. No. I have been through that my entire life. No. I never asked a girl out. I just was basically talking to her a lot and trying to get her into me. No. Now I'm smart enough to know that how it goes. I can let a woman come to me. The woman that has strong honor and courage to show what she's about. That's what it happens. That's it when it's the right girl for you. A woman can show that she can be loyal to you, that wants to spend the rest of her life with you, that wants to be married, that wants to have kids with you, then that's the goal right there. That's the woman that's not going to betray you, that's not going to take advantage of you, that's not going to use you to get anything she wants. You know, when it comes in due time, it will happen. If not, whatever. Because it's just going to be typical women everywhere that will just use men to get anything they want. And typical men will just use women for sex or whatever. Get them pregnant and leaves once that child is born. No one is perfect in this world. That's why I always stuttered a little bit in my videos. No one's perfect. Everybody does it. Alright? It doesn't make you better than everybody and say, oh, this guy can't talk all very clearly. Screw you, okay? You're not perfect. You're not better than everybody. You make stupid mistakes yourself, okay? So don't judge a person like that. Man, how long has this video been last? 11 minutes. This is the reason why I'm talking a lot right now, that why it's great to be single. I like being single. I'm not worrying about finding a woman or whatever, just letting a girl get in my way of what I need to do. I'm worrying about other stuff right now. I'm worrying about starting my own business or whatever. That's going to come in due time, that when a woman is going to make a move on me first before I make a move on her. It just don't work like that anymore. Being forcefully onto a woman. No, it just don't work like that no more. And there's no such thing as having game. I'm sick of people saying you have to have game because you just want her for sex. No, that woman's gotta like you for who you are. All right. Don't let that woman use you to get what she wants. No. It just don't work like that anymore, because good men have upstairs for brains, and they know not to let that typical woman get in their way of what they need to do. They can't let anything hold them back. They can't let just one particular woman hold them back for what they're doing. Love is just a word. Love is just a word. I'm not coming on here talking about the issues I had with girls I've been with in the past. No, I'm just talking about why it's great to be single. Right? Because if you talk about the issues you had with girls, that's when rivals is going to get at you with the weak spots. That's when the rivals you have is going to get at you with weak spots. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about I'm smart enough to know that I'm not finding love, I'm letting love find me. If that happens, great. If not, whatever. That's all pretty much what I have to say. And to all you good men out there, you're not missing out on anything. Love will find you. And for the women, same thing. Okay? We all just need to stand our grounds.